You are looking at the same company. On one side, a tank-like machine that hasn't changed its core design in 30 years, built for boardrooms and zero-gravity workstations. On the other side, a device that looks like a sheet of glass, twists, folds, and redefines what a computer is even supposed to look like. How did a single manufacturer manage to master both the boring, reliable standard and the experimental, chaotic future of the laptop? This is the story of Lenovo's split personality and how it conquered the world. When we talk about Lenovo, we must talk about 2005. It was the year that shocked the tech industry. IBM, the founder of the personal computer, decided to get out of the hardware game entirely. They sold their legendary PC division to a growing Chinese company named Lenovo. With that sale, Lenovo didn't just inherit manufacturing lines. They inherited a religion. The ThinkPad. The ThinkPad wasn't just a laptop. It was an institution. It pioneered active hard drive protection, spill-resistant keyboards, and, of course, the iconic red track point. Lenovo's primary job after 2005 wasn't to change it, but to protect it. The tech world watched closely. Would they ruin it? They didn't. They built the modern ThinkPad empire, T-Series, X-Series, X1 Carbon, by keeping the soul of the machine identical while relentlessly slimming down the body. This is the bedrock of their empire. Unshakable, reliable, corporate confidence. But if you only sell to corporations, you hit a ceiling. Lenovo knew that the general consumer market, the students, the artists, the home users, they didn't want a business tank. They wanted excitement. They needed a second personality. This is where the engineering labs went rogue. In 2012, they dropped a bombshell, the IdeaPad Yoga 13. While everyone else was arguing about Ultrabooks, Lenovo simply showed a laptop with a watchband hinge that could fold its keyboard completely behind its screen. It was crazy, it was playful, and it single-handedly created the modern two-in-one category. Since then, the consumer side of Lenovo has become a laboratory for trying stuff. You have the Lenovo Legion line for gaming, balancing extreme performance with a surprising, professional aesthetic. Then you have the truly experimental concepts, laptops with e-ink second displays, devices like the YogaBook 9i with two full OLED panels, and even rolling or folding screens that push materials to their engineering limits. This is the brilliant synergy. The steady, guaranteed income from the ThinkPad fleet buys Lenovo the absolute freedom to take risks with consumer devices. When they experiment, they learn. And sometimes, those experiments even filter back to the business line. So, what does a Lenovo laptop mean in today's landscape? It depends on which head of the giant you're asking. If you are a corporate buyer or an engineer, a Lenovo laptop means the definitive standard of bulletproof reliability and legendary keyboards. It is the machine that gets the job done. If you are a creative professional, a gamer, or a tech enthusiast, a Lenovo laptop means engineering that isn't afraid to take a chance. It means a hinge that shouldn't work, a screen that shouldn't fold, or a chassis with more RGB lighting than a Christmas tree. This is how a company dominates. They don't just pick a side. They master both. From the red dot that never changes to the dual screens that define tomorrow, Lenovo's success is built on understanding that tech needs to be two things: a reliable tool and an inspiring toy. The only question is, which personality are you buying? Thanks for watching. It turns out Lenovo has a bit of a split personality, but mine is strictly focused on bringing you the best tech content. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more, hit the subscribe button like a champ. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the legend of the track point with your friends. See you in the next one.